It's the marriage of a Boston sports institution and a hometown hero. The Boston Marathon and Doug Flutie are joining forces.
Their goal to make the marathon a more inclusive experience for athletes with physical and developmental disabilities. WBZ's Steve Burton tells us it's a mission that is very close to Flutie's heart.
Oh my gosh, what a thrill. To be the face of the adaptive program of the marathon is just beyond belief for us.
When the BAA announced that the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism would be the presenting sponsor of the Boston Marathon adaptive programs, it was a full circle moment for the kid from Natick.
As a kid, I walk out to 135 and watch it go by as a 12-year-old kid. Then I used to, what we call bandit, it's run from the beginning, just sneak in and then run to Natick 10 to 11 miles. So I actually got a chance to run it a handful of times now, but it's been a part of my life for years.
Doug and his wife Lori launched their foundation back in 1998 when their son Doug Jr. was diagnosed with autism.
2.5 years speaking in full sentences, slowly regressed, lost speech. He's very low functioning. You know, he still doesn't have speech. He's nonverbal, but he goes horseback riding on Thursdays. I got him on the surfboard, pushing him into little waves during the summer. Physically, he's great. You know, physically, he can do anything. He can take off and run on you without realizing. And I got the old knees. I can't chase him down anymore, so if he decides to take off.
What do you want to see come from this partnership, Doug?
I would love to see it be a long-term partnership and also continue to be the face of autism. You know, with Dougie and the exposure that we're bringing to autism, it's something that's made me think about the possibility of maybe pushing Dougie for the marathon.
Really?
Maybe get him involved in that respect and be a big part of it. I'd really love to attempt that.
It was through the Boston Marathon that Flutie got to know Dick Hoyt, and he sees the parallels between the two fathers and sons.
He's inspired us all over the years. It's such an inspiration to watch that and the bond. And I'd love to somehow be a part of that and give it an effort. My marathon experience has been just unbelievable. To be able to do it with my son would just magnify that tenfold.
Wouldn't that be something to see? Doug admits that after 6 surgeries, his knees aren't what they used to be. But Flutie's not one to back down from a challenge, and he sounds serious about this one. Steve Burton, WBZ Sports.
Doug and Doug Jr. both an inspiration.
Yes, certainly, and such a well-deserved recognition. Yep. And this is what we love so much about the Boston Marathon, right? Bringing people together to do extraordinary things.
And all those personal stories.
Yeah.
On Monday, Patriots Day, we will celebrate the runners who have helped to make the marathon just so special. We're also going to look ahead to the fall for this year's in-person race on October 11th. You can catch our Patriots Day special live Monday morning at 9 right here on WBZ and on CBS and Boston.